Hello, we are the Wisest Wizards. I am Coffee Doug.
Ryan Pancake Hat.
And we are here for the audition of The Rough Cuts, a show which we very much enjoy, and we are also DVD reviewers. Well, really movie reviewers.
True.
We do VHS, we go to the theaters.
Yeah, anything.
This is our collection, amongst many more that you'll be seeing in the video. DVDs, we have over 2,000 between the Wisest Wizards, and we watch. You have Netflix.
Right? I get Netflix, and I get 3 at a time, and I've learned out a system myself so I can get 4 without them knowing. Don't tell them.
I pretty much watch about a movie a day. I try to go to the movies once a week. Sometimes I go 2 or 3 times a week, and then take a week or 2 off.
And I try to go once a year or 2. Those ticket prices are ridiculous.
We have a drive-in near us, which we hit all the time, all summer.
And when I'm drunk driving, I hit it.
And as you can see, we're big movie buffs, so we would really like to be part of the Rough Cuts and let more people view our reviews and tell us what they think of the same movies we're watching and that we love and hate. So...
And hate. I'll tell you that. That's the truth.
And we're going to review a movie for you here shortly, so stick with us. Alright, the movie we've chosen to review is Dazed and Confused. Hold up that for him. That is the regular edition DVD. It was filmed in 1993, well, released in 1993. But honestly, this is one of my favorite movies. You would not know that it was released in 1993, except for the actors and actresses. It's set on the last day of school in May 1976. Read that for them.
It was the last day of school in 1976. A time they'd never forget. If only they could remember.
It's about a bunch of stoners going to school on their last day. But I don't know that I would even say stoners as much as they just try to say that's how kids were at that time.
Yeah. What's the difference from today?
And it's some of them are seniors, but not all of them. They grab the freshmen. A lot of them are freshmen and seniors, but it's just high school life on that last day. I watched this for the first time when I was 13 years old, and I'm a lot older now. But it really... I don't know. It spoke to me. They go into the partying. They go into getting the concert tickets, trying to buy the beer, the normal things like kids would do right out of high school in the summer, and the trouble they cause. I
would say it features on 2 main people. One being the young guy. He's just got out of junior high and he's going to be a freshman. Mitch. And he's
Kramer.
And he's going to be a freshman, and his sister is going to be a senior this year.
Yes.
And like all the older, high school kids are going to go after him and stuff like that. Give him a hard time, but they bring him into the group and.
All the guys everybody that's going to be a senior gets to initiate all the people going to be freshmen. Mm-hmm. And this is true back in the 70s. You just got to beat the shit out of and ridicule kids, and it was accepted by society as a whole. And they address that in the movie, how ironic it is.
Well, you can still do that now, but it's not really looked on in society.
A little more trouble. Yeah. But It's kind of through the eyes of the one kid and what he's got to deal with, and he's got to grow away from his friends and accept these new people that are. It's just.
Well, then you got the girl too, like the girl going to be the
that gets initiated. Yeah. The initiation scenes are cool. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've drank a lot of Harvest Moon. A lot of people in this movie. Matthew McConaughey, Joey Lauren Adams, Ben Affleck. Where's that guy today? Mila Jovovich? Is that how you say that? Jovovich? I don't know. Renee Zellweger has a small scene. She walks through at the party at the Moon Tower. Most people know about the Moon Tower. The thing about this movie, too, is that so many people not only quote the movie, but a lot of the references are still used in society. Party at the Moon Tower, just L-I-V-I-N, man.
Yeah.
Like,
what about the redheads?
The redheads?
Yeah.
What about them?
I love them redheads.
This is the Criterion Collection, which I bought, and I did not buy on sale. I love this movie so much, I went looking for this movie. It was fairly expensive, but the extras in it are phenomenal. I highly recommend getting this Criterion collection, even if you already own
the flashback
this version, the flashback, which these are both mine.
No, they're not. This one's mine.
Oh, well, I own that too. It comes with a book, a poster, which whatever, but a book, an in-depth detail about what was going on when they made the film, what they were thinking. The director...
What were you thinking?
The director did a really good job of capturing that era, getting that moment. You feel like you're in the 70s in a good way watching this film.
In a good way.
Sometimes 70s are stupid.
I don't know if getting paddled all the time would have been in a good way, but I grew up and I was a bad kid, and man, I got paddled all the time. So really, I can sympathize for a lot of
everybody can relate to someone in this movie. Like you feel for someone, or you realize, hey, I was kind of like that person, or I hated that person that they're trying to portray.
I feel like this one black guy.
You feel like the one black guy in the film? There should have been more black people, maybe. I don't know. There was only one black guy in the whole film. That was kind of weird for the 70s. This is an amazing soundtrack. It has got everybody. I mean, look at everybody on here. You got Black Sabbath, you got Kiss, Deep Purple, Leonard Skinner, Nazareth, Alice Cooper, and then you...
And this soundtrack
it's more Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, even more.
I've only listened to that a few times. I shouldn't say never, but I never bought that. I went for the regular version.
Look at that. Free Ride, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Let me do Summer Breeze, Right Place, Wrong Time. Why Can't We Be Friends? I Just Want to Make Love to You. One of my favorite songs.
So a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones from there. This is a great high school movie. And I say now, I graduated in 97, so in 93 watching it was still fairly new. But I talk to people that are graduating even now, and they know about this movie somehow. They watch it. They still relate to it.
Robbing the Cradle.
Rocking
and robbing the cradle.
But anybody can watch this. You will just identify with it in some way, shape, or form, and it'll remind you of high school a lot, and hopefully some good memories. And Dazed and Confused, highly recommend it. I don't really have any negative things to say about it.
It has that guy from Saving Private Ryan who gets stabbed in the heart. One of the worst parts of that movie. But like one of the he's getting stabbed in the heart real slow. He's like, oh man, but that guy's in here, and I swear to God, it's Melanie Seda, if anybody wants to know from my high school class. No, he doesn't get stabbed in the heart in this one. But this guy looks like a girl I graduated with. It's still funny. I used to carry around a picture of him in my wallet, and my friends and I would laugh.
You should watch this as a group. You could watch it any time. I always like watching it in the spring, right as school's ending. Like especially when I was in college, I like to rewatch it a lot.
And then Doug gets in his truck with his paddle and drives
and I drive around looking for young children to spank,
or old people,
to spank.
Hey, old man!
All right, try out Dazed and Confused. You're gonna like it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Delicious.
Are you?
Mm-mm. Oh, maybe. Up your nose with the rubber hose. That's a good line from Welcome Back, Cotter.